We've seen the mood in New York, we've seen the mood in Washington, D.C. What about in Georgia, where last time I looked in the count, still underway, Mr. Biden was narrowly ahead, but it was extremely close. Alex Crawford now joins us from Atlanta. Alex.
Hi, good afternoon, Adam. Very noisy here because what was a gathering of people who are going to emphasize how every vote needs to be counted and how black and people of color need to be more empowered in particularly this state. It's turned into a kind of victory celebration gathering. A lot of these people have spent the past few years making sure that their vote has counted, getting people out to vote in this very, very close contest here, which is still too close to call. One of the people who's instrumental behind that is this woman, Toni Watkins, who's been running an organisation, one of the projects who's trying to get the black vote out and everyone out voting.
Yeah,
how do you feel, first of all, Toni?
Yeah, at New Georgia Project and the New Georgia Project Action Fund, we're so excited. I can't even get it out. We have worked so hard for so many years, and we have flipped this. We flipped the presidency. We know that we can flip the Senate, and we have so much work to do. So we're excited, but we're energized for the next 8 weeks because we know it's going to be crazy, and we're here for it.
It's still very close to call here in Georgia. How do you feel about that? I mean, they still, although Joe Biden, presidential, the Democrats are ahead, it's still too close.
I can tell you in Georgia, we feel responsible for this. We feel like we made the difference because whether they say that it's too close to call or not, we know that the margin of error, we've passed it. We are past that point, so you can do the recount. It doesn't matter. With the numbers that we have, they are what they are. Joe Biden won in Georgia. We flipped the state blue. We changed history, and now we're going to change the history of the country.
It's quite a dramatic turnaround, isn't it? After 28 years of this being a Republican stronghold.
Right.
What did it? What happened? What was the change, do you think?
So it looks like it happened overnight, but we have been out here doing this work for 4, 6, 8, 12 years. We have put in the hours. We've knocked on doors. But I think between COVID and seeing the world erupt over being tired of black people dying, we knew that we had to come up and show out. And that's what we did. So black people have been voting, but we did show up in record numbers, and so did everybody else. Because we are different. We are changing as a people and a culture, and it's time that our government represents that.
There was lots of claims of voter suppression.
Absolutely.
Do you think that was a thing?
Oh, yes. We had to fight with polls being closed the day of. We're fighting with machines that are not working, with voting precincts that don't have power outlets. You cannot tell us in Georgia that voter suppression was not a thing, but we knew that it was coming. We prepared for it, and we showed out anyway.
Toni Watkins, thank you very much. We'll talk to you later on in the day.
My pleasure.
Come this way. I want to talk to a few other people because the park is filling with more and more people. Let's see what some of the others think about it. Hi, guys. From British television, Sky News UK. You're on live now.
Oh.
How do you feel about the declaration, the result, President-elect Joe Biden?
We are grateful. We are happy about everything, and we thank the Creator for everything. Like this was a long-awaited day, and I think we are just overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed, yeah.
Yes.
It's been 4 days in the counting. Georgia's still too close to call. What was the voting like for you guys? How did you find it when you were casting your ballots?
I did early voting, and it was easy. So I'm really grateful we had a long early voting period. So
I saw lots of lines, though, when I was watching the voting. 11 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. What did you make of all of that?
I didn't have that experience. I didn't go on the first day. So yeah, I can't comment because I didn't see it.
How much of a turnaround is it here in Georgia, do you think?
For voting? Or?
The fact that it's so close after 28 years, it's virtually on the cusp of being flipped.
Well, we haven't flipped yet, so I'm cautiously optimistic, and we have a huge 2 runoffs coming. So, yeah, I was telling her I have so much work to do that I'm having trouble feeling excited, but I am cautiously optimistic.
And how about the way the president has behaved up until now?
Oh yeah, terrifying. I mean, such a good reason to vote the way I did. So, I really feel that today's a wonderful day, but also we have a lot
of work to
worry
do
about for the next 3 months. Yeah.
So thank you for talking to us. I don't know whether you're still in the market of hearing any more people. We can try and talk to some of the young people who've been the ones who are instrumental in switching the vote. Let's have a chat to these guys here. Hi there. Sorry to barge in on you. From British Television, Sky News UK, we're on live. Tell me, how much of a dramatic change has it been in Georgia after 28 years on the cusp of changing to a Democrat? Joe Biden, now president-elect. How are you feeling?
I mean, I feel great. I feel like this has been decades in the making. Stacey Abrams is the one to credit. She's done so much work.
Stacey Abrams is the person who ran in 2018 for governor and lost out very closely.
Very, very closely, and I don't know if she actually truly lost. I think the election was a little bit stolen. It's relatively mainstream, opinion. But we're also happy. It's about time, And the South is where there's so much power towards changing the vote, and it's just incredible. So everyone's very happy.
There's a few Trump supporters outside State Farm Arena who are still declaring that the vote has been stolen, that the election has been stolen.
I just, every 4 years a president is voted out and a new president comes in. And so this is no different. And the people have spoken, and unfortunately it's a little closer than we'd all like. But the people have spoken, and it's a normal thing that happens every 4 years. So I'm not sure why they think that this shouldn't happen.
Great. Thank you for talking to us.